And now guys, a very quick video about the Sea Eagle, the new anti-ship missile coming for the British as the Hawk 200. A missile that actually might be used in other vehicles as well in the future, so hopefully it gets added there. But yeah, here it is. It looks very much like YJ-81 or even the, I mean, it look a little bit, right? I don't know, it's different, right? I was going to say like the Exocet as well, but I don't know, it's a bit different, right? So yeah, the Sea Eagle is the new anti-ship missile. It does have an active an IR guidance for now, so I'm pretty sure that's just wrong, right? With ILG and a 55-kilometer range. So we're gonna try to use it to see how it will be actually. But yeah, like you see, 2.5-kilometer lock range, 55-kilometer launch range, 0.9 Mach, 200 seconds of guidance time, and you can like drop these at Mach 1.4, which is pretty great, right? So, like I said, I don't think it's ready yet. We're gonna take a look later after the test on the actual like files, what it is looking right now. But yeah, let's just go to a test flight over here and try to use it against some ships. So as you can see, since it is pretty, it's not really working right now, you can use it for air to ground, as you see on the terms of actually deploying on like a tank, right? So that's what the main reason why I think this is not ready, because look at this, you can lock onto a target on the ground and it will be used as an air to ground kind of CAS missile over here. It keeps spinning all over the place, so it will probably, it's probably not ready. But the dynamics of it are pretty similar to what I think it should be. So let's wait and see how it is, but yeah, it's still very much work in progress, okay, guys? And just, think about that because it's work in progress, so you cannot really say like, oh my god, how bad it is or how good it is because of that, right? But it's just to have kind of an idea of how it will be. And how it works is very simple. So you basically, instead of using a radar lock, you just use it like a normal TV guided missile. So you just put to the target, it will lock like that, and it will just go for the target. You can deploy multiple targets like that. See? So you can deploy them in like 3 targets if you want to. Let's see them hitting. Yeah, this one is already almost there. I don't know if you can see it. See? Right there. Kind of a bad hit there, but okay. We have that one that's gonna hit that one. Let's see. Oh, that one destroyed. So you can see that it is a pretty good missile, right? And this one is still flying, right? So it is just a normal anti-ship missile. Like you see, I mean, not fully ready yet, but it feels like it is going to be a very powerful missile. Hopefully they continue to add these and they add more objectives for you to actually use with bigger rewards, It would be cool to see, like, for example, if you sunk a carrier getting a massive RP and a Silver Lion kind of situation. The guidance, as you see, I mean, sometimes it goes for the bigger parts, sometimes it doesn't. And you can use this thing in a longer distance. So let's try to use this thing in a very, very long distance over here. I would assume that in real life, these things would be used in a shorter range, since you don't have a radar to try to find targets from very far, right? Or you would just point to a direction and fire the missile. And then the missile would turn itself on and it would try to find the target. Again, guys, this is a radar missile, not an IR missile. Right now, it's an IR missile, right? So technically the max range is 55 kilometers, but let's see if we can get a very long range shot over here. I don't think it's working properly. I mean, it's kind of locking where the target is, but let's see if it actually hits. So it didn't lock the actual target, but yeah, let's try. Maybe you can fire it up to like 50 kilometers. See, they're not really doing what they're supposed to do. They're just rotating so much that they're going under the sea. Look at that. What is that? It became a submarine. What is going on over here? So, yeah, it just became a submarine now. For sure, it's not ready. It turned for some reason. The other one is still alive, I guess. Still flying. So maybe it will hit. So yeah, as you can see, very much work in progress. But even with the guidance and everything kind of funk, like being very weird right now, it is still doing a lot of damage when it hits properly, right? So it can be a very deadly weapon for a ship. Again, guys, I mean, not really useful for now for ships, in player ships, you know. But it's still pretty fun that they are adding this type of thing. So let's see the cone again. I think this is going to be a very good hit. I think this is the only survivor. And he actually, the target was moving, and he actually found the target, and he went for it. So that's actually pretty good. Very good hit. That is interesting. So let's take a look on the files. As you can see, for now, it is classified as an IR-guided missile. It will probably be just a normal radar-guided. But you can already see some things. For example, here that it has a very weird burn of 1,400 seconds. Sorry, for 120 seconds with 1,400 newtons of thrust. So very long burn time. Very similar to the Penguin over here. Basically the same engine pretty much. But of course with different, you know, a different dynamic of the missile. So it's much heavier and stuff. You can see also that it has almost 300 of, you know, kilograms of TNT equivalent. That's why it's doing so much damage. I mean, it's way more than the KH-59 has right now, and way more than the YJ-81, the SM-1, and the Cormoran. So this would be, for now, let's wait to see if this is real or not. I don't know. Like, seriously, we need to wait and see because the guidance is wrong. Maybe something's wrong. But for now, at least, it is the strongest missile that we have here, right? So very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. And yeah, one thing that I wanted to find over here is that, yeah, maximum lock range, hard limit, 50 kilometers. So although it says that it has 55, in the files it has 50. So it would probably be able to hit a target, but at 50 kilometers you won't be seeing anything anyway, right? So at 20 kilometers, something like that, it's already enough. So yeah, very good missile actually. Let's wait to see if it actually will maintain this. I would assume so because it is indeed a very heavy missile. And in real life, he has around that of TNT equivalent, guys. So it is going to be, like I said, I still believe the KH-59, it's not fully ready yet. It should be more than 190. But the Sea Eagle actually has its proper warhead, I think. Right? It looks like it, right? If you look at the numbers in real life, right? So yeah, it's going to be a very powerful, very, very powerful anti-ship missile. Let's wait for them to actually fix the guidance of the Sea Eagle, because right now it's kind of weird, right? But yeah, very, very interesting missile. Again, for now, just a gimmick. Doesn't have much of a reason to be in the game, but it is good to have these, the preparation for the future. Hopefully they continue to add more of these, more objectives maybe, you know, a mission maybe in World War mode, like a playtest for you to sink a carrier or something. That would be very cool. So yeah, I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and bye guys, see you.